Hello and good morning or good afternoon. Welcome to our gentle yoga series. I'm starting a little late here today, so just getting everything set up. Here we go. All right. So grab your mat, grab your blanket, grab some water, grab your props, whatever you need. And just make sure everything's working. All right. So remember, as I've always mentioned before, if you have bad knees or if your lower back hurts sitting like this for our breath work or anything that we're doing, you don't have to sit like this. There are no rules. So if you're ever in a yoga class, you don't have to listen to the teacher. You do whatever feels right for your body. All right. So I also want to mention that doing our breath work in the beginning just really gets our mind settled and just focused on what we're about to do. So you may choose to do your breath work in any position you want to do. So some people like to do in the sitting position. And if you do like this, I always suggest fluff your pillows, get good and grounded. And other people like to do it in Shavasana or even child's pose. So today I'll show you our Shavasana one. And I'm just going to take my blanket here for a pillow and lie down. That feels nice. So you really just have to feel like, what do I need today? Sitting tall and really engaged, or relax my body, or even doing a child's pose to stretch out your back and relax your face. So, and if lying down all the way hurts your lower back, you can bend your knees and just knock the knees in, and that just takes away a little pressure. Or you could put a block under there or another blanket or even a pillow. So let's just get started with our breath work here. I'm going to adjust my camera because it's not centered. And I want it to be centered. Great job. All right, so let's just do 1 minute of breathing here. So we'll lie down. And let's go now. So just close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. If you're not, just soften your gaze to whatever you see above you and just really try to relax your body. And breathe. And remember, when you breathe, your inhale, your belly comes up. And exhale, your belly comes down. So you can think about a balloon. Inhale, inflate the balloon. Exhale, deflate. And you can even try to tighten your abs as you go or just keep them soft. And just notice where you're feeling some tension. So draw some awareness to your face. You might be clenching your jaw. Just sort of separate your teeth here and just pay attention to your face and your shoulders. The good thing about yoga is you'll start to learn your body and just paying attention to your body and where you're holding that tension. All right, let's do 3 more big breaths. All right, when you're ready, we're just going to gently come up and get into our table position. So, no graceful way to get up. Just be mindful of your body. And so maybe tighten your abs and really use your strong arms to pull yourself up and your your legs. You don't want to hurt yourself. We're just going to come into tabletop here. And so what I like to do is grab my blanket for my knees, but you don't have to do that. There we go. All right, so really spread your fingers and push through the palms here and ground down a few knuckles. I heard a teacher say that, and that's really smart, just to kind of ground down some knuckles. Let's inhale for the cow pose. So we're going to dump that belly towards the mat. Maybe bring the gaze up if that's available. And then exhale for the cat. Really arch that back towards the ceiling and push through the palms here. Keep going. Inhale. Cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's come back to a neutral spine here, which is just a straight spine. And then you're just going to take your hips to your ears. So this is called wide dog, and it's not necessarily just shaking your hips really crazy. You're really intentional about it. We're just really taking the hip to the ear or the shoulder, but only trying to move the lower body. There we go. All right, let's do a wide-legged child's pose. So the knees really wide. Bring the feet together, and then stretch out those arms really long, and then sink the hips back. Yes, and keep your arms out if that's available and you're not too sore. And if you're sore, you can always bring your arms in or just leave them here. You could have an extra towel here for your face. But you're just going to try to relax your face here and take that forehead to something is always so important. So if your head doesn't reach your mat, get a block or get another towel, get a beach towel, something really thick, and put your head on it and breathe. So your hips are just heavy here. Just breathe. All right, let's come up. We're going to get a good side stretch here. So we're going to walk it all to the left here. And maybe take the arms up and over the mat and then sink the hips back. Same thing. So take your towel, put your forehead on your towel. All right, coming up, walking it to the right, up and off the mat. Big inhale. On the exhale, sink the hips back. Just let the hips become heavy. That's the goal here. Just heavy hips. You should be feeling a side stretch on that left side body. And if you're not, shift your weight to the left a little, and you'll surely feel it. All right, let's come up. Come back to that table position. So bring the knees back in under the hips. We're going to thread the needle here. So taking that right arm out first, we're going to inhale really big, and we're going to open up, and then we're going to thread it through. Drop the shoulder and ear to the mat or a block or a blanket. If the shoulder doesn't reach, no big deal. Just grab your towel or your blanket or a block. So hand can come here. You can walk it up or just leave it here or put it behind your back. Just trying to get the shoulder up. Breathe. Really relax your face here. Don't clench your jaw. And don't hold your breath. All right, take that left hand, really push yourself up, be mindful of your spine. Yep, there we go. Shake it out if you need to. And then other side, left arm out. Breathe. Exhale, thread it through. Figure out what to do with the right arm. Some people like to reach it up and then turn it and then put the hand back. But it doesn't really matter. Breathe. Just figure out what you like. What stretch feels good. Bringing that right arm in, push yourself up. Yes, shake it out. All right, let's really stretch the whole body here. So we're going to be in table, so bring your knees back in under the hips if they got a little wide. Really press through the fingers here. We're going to inhale, take that left leg straight back. Flex the foot, spread the toes. Toes are pointing towards the ground. You can have a bend in the elbow here. This can be enough. So squeeze your belly, squeeze that quad, breathe, extend through that heel. If that's not enough, take that right arm out and reach it towards the opposite way. Breathe. Strong arm, you got it. Plug in your belly. All right, take it back down to table, shake it out. All right, other side. So here we are in table. Now we're going to take that right leg straight back. Flex the foot, squeeze the quad, plug that belly in, plug that lower belly in. Breathe. Relax your neck. When you're ready, if it's available, left arm out. You got it. Breathe. Squeeze. Reach to the fingers. Squeeze that arm. It's strong. One more breath. Beautiful. Take it back to table. Shake it out. And now just sit back for a regular child's pose. Regular just means whichever one you like. I always do a wide-legged one, but you don't have to. Breathe. All right, we're going to come up, and we are going to take that right leg to a lunge here. So we're going to take our right leg up to a lunge. We're going to keep this back leg down. Okay. Knee is over ankle, not foot. So look, if you look like this, just push that foot up. Okay? Always knee over ankle because I don't want you to get hurt. And utilize this back leg. Push through that leg when we come up. So coming up, coming up, coming up. Squeeze the core. Squeeze the quads. Push through that front foot. Breathe. Bring your hands all the way up if that's available. If not, you can just come to your hips. So inhale, come up. Yes. Now we're going to do giant arm circles forward. So let's go here. Just drawing a big circle. Trying to relax the hips just so we get them moving. Not the hips, the shoulders. You know what I mean. Plug your belly in here. 2 more. Breathe. All right, last one. Great job. Now come back up. Now we're going to take that left hand all the way to the ground. So the right hand can follow, but the left arm is going to be directly under the shoulder. Now you can put a block here or a book. And then we're just going to open up here to the side where our knee is bent. So we're opening up with that arm up. And if that's not available, you can take your hand to your hip. The goal is just getting that shoulder back. Breathe. Push through that front foot. Don't let it move. It's going to try to move on the pinky side. Don't let it. Squeeze that right hip in. Breathe. All right, now coming back down. Great job. Now let's just switch legs. So we're going to switch. The left leg comes forward. Make sure knees over the ankle. Drop that back leg. Start squeezing that belly. We're going to come up and start squeezing the quads. Breathe. Inhale, arms up. And now we're going to do backward circles now. So we're going to start here and just come forward. 1. Breathe. Push through that front foot. Spread those toes. Squeeze the legs. You got it. 2 more. And then remember plugging in that lower belly. Coming back up. Great job. Now we're going to go down. We're going to take that right arm directly under our shoulder. No big deal. And your hand doesn't have to be flat. You can have your fingers up. And then we're just going to open up here. So we're just opening up, reaching with the arm The goal is just getting the shoulder back. So if it hurts you to put your arm up, put it on your hip. Breathe. Squeeze. Push through. Breathe. Relax your neck. A lot of times I tense my neck up here. All right, gently come down. Good job. Now going back. And another wide leg child's pose here. Arms out long or bring the arms in, whatever you need. All right, let's come back up to table and let's do a down dog. So I always say in a down dog, let's try to always have a generous bend in our knees. I never straighten my legs in down dog, and I teach yoga 3 times a week. So get in table, tuck your toes, inhale, exhale, shoot hips up and back. Bend the knees here. So can you see me? Hopefully you can. I'll scoot here. Bend the knees here. So imagine we're making that upside down V with the body. So trying to get your ears by your shoulders, by pushing your sacrum and your hips up to the ceiling. And then we're going to pedal out here. And I like to shake my head yes or no here, but you don't have to do that. But I have an old neck injury, and that just feels good. Plus, it just kind of gives a release of tension in the head. Really spread the toes back there. And then let's bend the knees again and really shoot those hips up to the ceiling. Just give them a good stretch here. Breathe. All right, when you're ready, we're going to shift to a plank. So just shifting forward here. And then you can drop the knees down if you're not used to a plank. We're just going to hold it for 5 breaths. 1, squeeze. 2, squeeze your abs, lower, middle, upper sides. Strong arms, relax your neck. And now we're going to lower down. So drop those legs down and just squeeze the elbows. Good job. Now we're going to do reverse windshield wiper. So I'm going to come back so you can see. Put your forearms here. Put your forehead on your forearm. Bring up your legs and gently sway side to side. Breathe. Relax your face. All right, bring your legs back down. We're going to do an up dog, baby cobra, or sphinx. And I'm going to show you what those are. So sphinx is just what you think it is. You bring your elbows under your shoulders and always reach through the top of the head here. Push your pelvic bone into the floor and squeeze your backside. So you never want to come up in these poses and have a loose lower back or backside because you could hurt your back. So if your back does hurt during all of these little back bend stretches, just start squeezing your backside and you'll get your muscles stronger. That's sphinx. Here's baby cobra. Squeeze, elbows in tight, hands are beside the rib cage, and then you're just going to push up. Reach through the top of the skull here and breathe. So up dog is just when you come all the way up. Breathe. All right, we'll go back to child's pose again and rest. Bring that back to your knees and rest here. All right, let's come up. Let's do that whole thing one more time. So another down dog, to a plank, to baby cobra, up dog, or sphinx. So here we go. Find your down dog. Hips up and back. Pedal your feet out. Breathe. All right, shift it to a plank. Take 2 breaths here. 1 and 2. Lower down. Squeeze elbows in tight. Drop your knees if you need to. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Beautiful. Oh, windshield wiper. Forgot about that. Come here. Yes, breathe. Drop your head and neck. Now you can't see mine. Breathe. All right, and then when you're ready, you're going to come up to an up dog, baby cobra, or sphinx. Breathe. Think about shoulders away from the ears. Relax your face. All right, child's pose. 2 deep breaths. All right, beautiful. Now we're going to flip over on our back. You can take that blanket away, or you can just put it under your bottom. I like to keep mine under my sacrum area, my lower back, because this floor is hard. All right, so we're going down here, all the way down. Hug your knees in, rock side to side. Breathe. Mindful of your neck here, so your nose should be facing the ceiling, not back here. So think straight spine here. Breathe. All right, drop the feet down to your mat, arms out, palm up, and start your windshield wipers. So if your arms are sore, you can bring your hands in, doesn't matter. Breathe. So on windshield wipers, you can have your legs far apart, or you can have them together. And when I teach, I see people have them together, or I'll say, take them apart. Just figure out what works for your body. You try both ways. Breathe. All right, now we're going to do happy baby here. So we're going to hug the knees in and take the feet all the way up, and then open the hips and grab whatever you can and rock side to side. Breathe. Relaxing the hips. I like to push down as I go to each side. Just open the hips. All right, hug the knees back in. Drop them down, and we're going to do a sciatica stretch here. So take that right leg, cross it over the left. And this could absolutely be enough. I have clients who are here, and meet yourself where you are. If you feel that stretch, you can stay here. If not, tuck the tailbone, grab the back of that, or top of shin. But relax your neck and head here. I'll see people come up and hold it here. Don't do that. Drop your neck back and breathe. You can also try to sway. Breathe. Sometimes I like to take my fist and push it away. Flex the feet, spread the toes, open, close them. Breathe. All right, other side. So gently go down. Cross over the left leg now. Flex that foot, spread the toes, push it away. Breathe. Tuck tailbone when you're ready if you want to do that. Breathe. All right, drop that down. Now let's straighten legs all the way down. Let's take the arms to our sides and sides. And then inhale the arms up and over. And that might not be available for you, so just come here. We're going to point the toes and reach the toes towards the opposite room of the room, and take the fingers and arms and reach them. But if that's not enough, just do your lower body. Breathe. And let it go. Relax. All right. Let's take a right leg in. Left leg's on the ground. Breathe. Take that right leg out to 90 degree here. Push the hip down. Take that right arm out, left arm on the leg, and cross it over the body. Now that could be enough, but if it's not, that left leg can start turning with you, and you're stacking your hips here. Yeah, breathe. But the key to this position is trying to get that hip sort of pushed down and in alignment with the other hip. So think about that. If it hurts your lower back here, try pushing that hip down. Breathe. All right, gently bring it back to center, hug it out again. And let's go to the other side. So straighten the right leg all the way down. Hug the left knee in. Take it out to 90 degrees. Take the left hip down. Lift our right palm up. Right hand on the leg. Start crossing over. Breathe. All right, gently bring it back to center. Let's hug it out one more time. Massage that back. All right, from here, I want you to take both legs out to 90 degrees. So when we do that, there should be a little C curve in your lower back where your sacrum is. And then I just want you to hug it in. So we're hugging and then 90 degrees. So we just kind of get that pelvic bone to come in and then go out. Breathe. All right, drop those feet down. Let's do another windshield wiper here. Breathe. All right, and then now we're going to do one bridge pose. So bring the heels, your knees are equal with your hips. Bring the heels a little closer to your bottom. So you could just put your arms out here and try to touch your heels with your fingertips. Then when you're ready, we're going to inhale. You can grab your mat. Inhale. Exhale, push yourself up to a bridge. Squeeze the inner thighs in, squeeze the quads. Your booty automatically activates. Squeeze everything you got. Breathe. Push through the arms. You can turn the arms so that the palms are up and then push through the tops of the arms. Breathe. Unclench your jaw. One more breath. Beautiful. Lower down when you're ready. All right. We're going to do a 1 minute Shavasana. So just do any sort of movement you need here. And then find your Shavasana. For me, I'm going to knock my knees together today, but you can lie all the way down. Externally rotate your arms so your palms are up, if that is available today. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. And just start breathing here. Start coming back to just a normal breath. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Gently separate your teeth. Cheeks are heavy. Eyelids are heavy. Soften your forehead. Let's just take some breaths here together. All right, when you're ready, we're going to gently wiggle our toes and wiggle our fingers. And bend the knees when you're ready. And roll over to the right side. Give yourself a hug. And then when you're ready, we're going to push up. Use your strong arms and your core. And come up to a position that feels good to you. You can sit like this, or you can do your crisscross. And we'll end together today's practice with a big breath. Happy Monday. Inhale, arms up. Palms together. Exhale it down. Namaste. Have a wonderful Monday, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.